So, to recap, last we left off, the party had just finished defeating Arcturus, the fourth Harbinger out of 5 in the Grand Athenaeum. Sorry, you've defeated 2, you've defeated the 5th and the 4th. There are 3 left. Arcturus had attempted to abscond with the Astral Tome as the party had just returned from the Astral Plane. However, the party managed to stop them just in time, with Emrys landing the final blow. With their dying breath, they vowed to be reborn in their worship, and that you could only hope to simply delay what had already been set into motion. With that, Arcturus dissolved, much like Vega had, and the party returned the tome to Yola, the head scribe of the library, and took a short break in the carriage to rest up before their meeting with Nar. While in the carriage, Emrys, Doric, and Hate relayed what they had learned and experienced in the astral plane to Lawrence, that the gods are actually dead, and their latent divinity comes from 12 artifacts known as the Cores. With their rest completed, the party headed back to the Athenaeum to meet with Nar. Theric was there as well, and the two of them informed the party that severe flooding was occurring in the central and eastern regions of the continent, and that the water was simply appearing out of Lake Zenlenra sourcelessly. The party hypothesized that this could be a sign that the last elemental conjunction was imminent, or had already begun. With this, Theric asked the party if they would like to investigate the lake, if they would be in the area, and the party agreed. However, it would likely be a little bit, as the party has plans in Miraine prior. Now, with this meeting finished, Emrys looks forward to his own little private meeting with Voyage, the tiefling researcher, who informed him that he has potential biological relatives in a town called Omen Rock. The world is yours.
Are we going to head back to the cabin and like take a little rest, or did we already do that? Like,
so you guys took a short rest. You guys did take a short rest last session, but you did not take a long rest. We are now in the late afternoon, early evening. You had just finished up meeting with Nar, and now I believe Emrys is on his way to Voyage's office.
Get in there, Bestie.
I don't think I don't think we need a long rest to deal with the ooze, do we? Or not ooze. Wait, yes, ooze.
Up to you.
I didn't use that many spells, so I should be fine.
I think it's exhaustion level 4, so I think you might set this one out, and I might sub in,
Yeah.
If we do long rest, I can switch out my spells to get rid of another level of exhaustion on hate.
And we can perhaps... How about we look into information regarding this ooze and see if it has any weaknesses? Then we can see if we need to change out any spells for that.
I like that plan.
Mm-hmm.
If the party wants to do a long rest, I would be totally fine with Emrys just skipping out on it if the timelines don't line up, but...
Well, he could probably still get a long rest, just not in the cabin.
This
Long
is
resting
sure.
on my date.
You guys are nearing the end of the day. A long rest is just you guys sleeping for the night, so it's not like you need to really plan around it.
Yeah, I would say we research a little and then long rest and then take care of ooze tomorrow.
Alrighty.
yeah.
So then, in that case, I'm assuming the party sans Emrys will go search the library for any information on these oozes, where Emrys continues on to talk with Voyage.
Yep.
We will start with the party. Can you guys give me... let's see. Everyone give me a nature check to see if you can identify what the ooze actually is.
Which one of us is
22.
good at nature? Oh shit!
Me, I got a +10 to nature.
All right,
If
then.
that's not enough,
That
we
is
can
enough.
guidance you.
That is enough. You can easily identify that what you fought in Bonfontaine's house was indeed an ooze of the black pudding variety.
I knew it.
And I will say, Bonfontaine, you can also be in the library waiting for the party to have finished up with their meeting with Nar, so you can now be back with the party if you so choose.
Sure. Good idea.
All right, so you guys begin to research books on black pudding and various, stories of adventurers, interacting with them and taking note of, what worked good against them, what didn't work so good against them, and you learn that they're very corrosive. They do acid damage mostly. Any, weapon attack or melee attack against them can result in damage to the attacker, as well as the armor and sword or weapon they are wielding. You know that they are immune to acid damage, and lightning and slashing damage will typically make the problem worse, as it can cause the pudding to split into multiple smaller puddings. Other than that, you learned that they are typically very easy to hit, but they are very hardy, and they are relatively slow. That's about it. If you want to learn, if you want to try and learn anything else, you're gonna have to make an investigation check.
I can do that.
Okay.
That's another 21.
Okay. You learn they're immune to cold damage. That's it. That's all you learn additionally.
Alright. Alright, so game plan for taking this thing down. Doesn't seem to be an undead spirit or anything. It's just an ooze that has seeped into Bonfontaine's house. It's best to stay away from it. Getting up and close to it isn't the safest. It's extremely acidic. Avoid using weapons to slash into it. Electrocute it. And avoid using cold on it.
Alright. If it's an acid ooze, is it going to corrode our equipment?
Aye, it definitely will if it's not magical or enchanted at least.
TM, will my mithril equipment stand up to the acid or no?
Oh, good question. Your mithril is not magical, so it would not stand up to it. What that means is each time you get hit, it weakens the armor just a little bit, and you take a -1 penalty to your AC. So, and when the armor is destroyed when you hit 10 AC, so you can get hit 9 times before the armor is destroyed.
Okay.
Armor can be
And then
repaired.
for heavy armor, it takes a while to take it off, right?
Heavy armor, I believe, takes 5 minutes to take off.
Shit.
Correct.
10 minutes to put back on.
Yeah. In that case, I really don't want to damage this armor. I might just go in.
Armor can be repaired armor can be repaired rather easily if it's mundane. Doric can easily handle that.
Okay. Well, my main fear is I want to be in the front line, but I also don't want my armor to reach 10 AC and just get destroyed, and I don't want to have to remove it in the middle of combat and take 5 minutes.
Puzzles and problems.
Puzzles and problems.
It wouldn't be.
Yeah.
I mean, we have enough funds to probably get you some new armor if that happens. And if we hit it fast and hard enough, we can kill it before it does too much damage to the point where I can easily repair that.
Yeah, don't we have just like a ridiculous amount of gold in the party still?
You do indeed.
Yeah, we did just get a ton of gold.
Did we divvy that up, by the way?
I don't believe so.
Definitely not. I have 34 gold to my name.
Okay, so you did get paid a total of 20,450 GP. So that is going to be divided equally among everyone with a share set aside for Ember. That's going to be... Actually, were you sharing that with Beauty as well?
Nah,
Alrighty.
Probably
I
not.
will make the executive decision that she doesn't. She's chill. She didn't do anything for that.
Alrighty. Everyone gets 4,090 pieces of gold.
Holy fuck.
Is that
So-
including the astral projection cost?
Correct, yes.
Not to be like, oh, do your homework.
No,
today.
no, you're right. It is. That does include the astral projection cost.
Badass.
As well as the already paid out 5% down payment. So, yeah. So, that's Hate, Doric, Emrys, Lawrence, and Ember. 4,090 pieces of gold.
It's so fucking awesome to not be poor anymore.
I don't think I've ever seen a comma in my currency in
neither.
D&D Beyond.
Good lord, yeah. We're definitely going to be good on funds. Perhaps after we tackle this problem, we can take some time to do some shopping before we leave. Who knows how long it'll be until we have a nice hub of commerce.
It's fair. May as well make up preparations.
I don't know, after what Daria told us about Liraine, I don't think it's going to be the friendliest place, and, well, there is always Gearvine, but I would rather avoid going there.
It will just cock an eyebrow.
Listen, I don't want I don't want my mother to hand me my own ass on a platter, please.
Listen, I don't really know what's going on. I think I missed some information you guys received. I'm just kind of here. Hi, by the way. I don't know if you noticed. I'm just in the corner. Hi.
Wait, is that actually Ember? Is he just here chilling with us?
No! It's Bonfontaine.
I was gonna say, no.
right.
It's an accent, technically.
All right.
Well,
Are you
we
guys
have to
done?
solve your ooze. Yeah.
Are you guys done doing your research? You guys are going to head back to the cabin, make dinner, and take a long rest?
Mm-hmm.
I guess so.
Alrighty then. You guys head back. And yeah, go ahead and take a long rest. Emrys.
Nice.
Yes.
You're going to speak with Voyage, right?
Yeah.
Alrighty. You walk up to his door, his office door, and knock. Couple seconds pass before he opens the door, and before you see the familiar, very, very handsome, like dark blue skinned tiefling. He's got his messy formal wear on, kind of just like a button-up shirt with some slacks and maybe like long kind of flared Oh fuck, what are they called? Sleeves?
Bell sleeves?
What?
Bell sleeves?
Yeah, yeah. And he says, "Ah, Emrys. What a nice surprise. Come in."
He'll like smile and then sneak in, shut the door.
He's gonna sneak in. All right. So, what did you want to talk about?
I just wasn't sure if you were busy this evening.
No, I'm not busy. Just wrapping up some research and note taking on the astral tome. I believe Yola has secured that away properly now. It was a fascinating experience to cast it with them and Miss Half Blossom. I've never cast magic that powerful.
Yeah, I mean, it seemed a once-in-a-lifetime thing.
Indeed
I'm
it
glad
was.
you could enjoy yourself.
Would you mind telling me about how it was? How was the astral plane? What did you see? I'd love to hear about it.
I mean, where to start? It's certainly a sea. There's like some sort of liquid. Went up to about my thigh. I thought we were gonna get. Sorry, maybe I phrased this wrong. Did you want to go for drinks or something?
Oh, yeah, that'd be nice. We can talk over some food. I know a good restaurant. Is that something you would
Yeah.
like?
Yeah,
All right then.
I'm certainly a tourist, so lead the way. I was trusting on your expertise.
All right. Then in that case, he takes you to.
The bill's on me, so don't worry about that.
Oh, you're so kind. He takes you to a sort of upscale tavern known as the House of Gain. Normally, as you walk in, it's full of the adventuring type, but there are. It's kind of like a sports bar, but in the corner off to the side, there is a more calm, quiet area that he takes you to. A dwarf man comes up and takes your order. And, what would you like to order? What kind of food are you thinking?
Is there seafood on the menu?
Of course there is. It's all ocean, mountain, lake, and river. So trout, salmon, mostly that kind of stuff.
What's the like freshwater equivalent of oysters? Is it just mussels?
I think it's mussels, yeah.
Yeah, I'll get like a little sampler. Like try a little bit of everything.
All right. Yeah. Mussels are not super common around here, so they're a little pricier than what you're used to in Tano, but they're quite good. They have a different taste to them. Definitely not as salty, and yeah, the food is delicious. While you guys
Can I?
yeah,
Oh.
go ahead.
I was gonna ask if you could roll insight for me on if I think Voyage knows this is a date or not.
Yes, I can roll insight for you.
Because I fear I've made a mistake.
13. He seems quite nervous. You're not sure if it's a date or not. You're not sure if he thinks it's a date or not.
Okay.
So, the astral plane.
Yeah, of course. Weird. Overwhelming. Sort of religious in a what is going on way.
Ah.
But, very empty.
Religious. I don't believe you actually spoke with the gods, did you? That would be crazy.
No. I meant like the vibe, like the sort of like air of the. Well, okay, I should have mentioned this before. In like whatever the sky upwards, there were these like crackling, sparkling threads of light and magic or whatever, and I don't know. It's just not something I'd seen on the regular plane. Felt more like a dream or like some vision or.
Interesting.
That's all I meant.
That's kind of what I envisioned it to be, sort of like a dream. Sounds fascinating. Is this perhaps the most intriguing or interesting thing that's happened to you in your travels? I can kind of tell by the company you keep that you are a well-traveled man, and I'd love to hear more of your stories if you have the time. You know, tell me about yourself and whatnot. If that's not too forward.
No. Don't worry about that sort of thing. It's been a highlight for sure. I mean, it's not like any of us ever expected that we were gonna end up touring the astral plane or going to many layers of hell. Sorry. Our group has been together for quite a while, and I'm just sort of piecing together what is interesting enough to hear.
Of course, take your time.
Emrys is like pulling on his collar a little bit, trying to think of what I can and can't say. Well, I'm from Tano. So is another of our party, and we were there for an extended stay. We fought a black dragon nearby the city.
Really?
I think that was one of the first moments where sort of the severity and interest of adventuring really set in. We didn't know it was there, obviously, or we might not have gone, but...
How do you not know a dragon is there? Aren't they kind of obvious?
Well, we knew it was a place of importance. We were there to meet with somebody, and it was on an island, and you know, it just so happened to also be on the island that there was a dragon and its horde, and I know it all sounds really weird and crazy to be together, but
Not at all, not at all. I have many adventuring people that come through the library to regale their stories to some of our scribes. That's how we have such a varied collection. But it is nice to hear you talk about your experiences for some reason.
Huh. Well, they haven't all been very exciting and glamorous, but I'm glad.
No, I expect not.
Have
but...
you,
Go ahead.
Have you traveled very much outside the Athenaeum?
A little bit. I was actually born not here. I was born in a a very small town near excuse me. This food is very good. I was born in a little town in the Enchholm Timberland, Sparrow Glen. I don't know if you've heard of it.
Oh, we've been through the Timberland. I think. I mean, I'd have to check the map, and I'm 2 drinks in, but it sounds familiar.
Yes, it's near. Let's see, what would be the nearest place that's big? Shirok, I believe, would be, or near Hanan, one of those two. It's kind of on the road between those two.
We've certainly been to Shirok. We have friends there, and most of our party met at its fall festival.
Oh, excellent. My wife was from there, so that's where we met, and we lived there most of our lives. She passed.
Oh.
Early.
Oh.
I'm sorry. Was something up?
No, I remembered something.
No, what'd you remember?
I'm very sorry for your loss.
It's okay. If you would like to share something, go ahead.
I invited you out with the idea of a date, and I honestly probably should have thought more or asked more about your personal life. So it was the sudden thought that perhaps I was a bit callous in assuming that.
No, not at all. It's fine. I actually like people to take initiative, that kind of stuff. I'm not super outgoing when it comes to that, especially. Regardless, it's okay. She passed years ago. It's actually what kind of brought me here. The fact that she died of what seemed like a relatively curable disease. I've seen people cure various diseases with magic. It kind of got me in the I want to learn that kind of thing. So I traveled to Crowborne to learn magic in hopes of preventing disease, and realized, yeah, it is actually kind of easy. So I'm here now. But speaking of a date, you are very handsome, and I am very attracted to you.
Well, that makes it easier. The same.
I hope handsome is is what you like to be called.
Oh yeah. Don't stress that sort of thing.
He kind of leans forward on the table and just kind of looks at you, kind of deep in the eyes for a little bit. He's got like these really kind of deep gold amber colored eyes that clash very nicely with his whole dark blue thing going on. So, did I interrupt you, or were you going to regale me more with your adventures?
I was actually going to ask you if you had a home here in the city.
Of course I do. They pay very well in the Athenaeum, especially for someone of my status. I'm sure you'll quite like it if you would like to come over.
I mean, I certainly wouldn't mind seeing what someone of your status lives in around here.
I would very much like to show you. Not to be too pompous, but...
No, I like that sort of thing.
All right, well, let me get one more drink for the road, and maybe we can walk there.
Yes, let's make that too.
All right. When the drinks come and you guys finish them or pay your bill, the bill comes out to be 10 gold pieces.
I put 12 on the table.
All right. As you get up and walk down the stairs to the street level and exit out the house, the voyage kind of holds his hands out for you and kind of leans down a little bit and kind of puts his face in front of yours and asks, "That was very nice. May I?"
Emrys will put his claws in his hands.
He kind of leans in a little bit with his mouth. Give me an insight check. Oh, I can just do an insight check.
Insight check. Well, I'm
Natural 20.
You will have to roll it for me.
Yeah, you got a natural 20. He's asking you if it's okay to kiss.
Yeah. There's no question. Emrys is leaning in.
And you get a little smooch for a nice ending to the date night, and then you go back to his house.
Yippee!
Walk down the cold cobble roads with the soft snow in the air. It kind of stings your nose a little bit, used to the warm Tanoan winters, but you come by to his house, which is like on a street with just row houses, just down on either side, and he goes up to one. It's a nice, small, but nicely designed, brick and limestone kind of house. Opens the door, leads you in, and picks you up to carry you upstairs and closes the door behind you.
How big is this man?
He's like 5'11". You're 3'6".
Okay.
Like
I know, but I'm pure muscle, baby.
He's. Yep. How much do you weigh?
With my -3 strength, pure muscle build.
Yeah.
No, it's all my tail, but no, he's in my brain.
He asks. He asks if he can pick you up and carry you upstairs.
Yeah, I mean, as long as he doesn't pick Emrys up like a toddler, Emrys thinks it's really funny.
No, he picks you up like
he finds it charming.
Yeah, it's like kind of I don't know. You have your pick between wedding carry or fireman's carry.
Fireman carry. Listen, either one, I think with the vibe and the charm, it would be fine.
All right, then he picks you up, closes the door, leads you upstairs, and with that, we will fade to black.
Yippee.
Damn.
Also, I just got home, so can this be a break so I can go inside and...
Absolutely. Perfect. Everyone, Emrys, you get a long rest, even though there's a good portion of not restful activities that night.
We're busy.
Yes.
I will be right back.
Alrighty, we will take a short little break.
Too bad your custom-made bath isn't big enough for two.
Oh shit, I just realized I've had the BRB screen on this entire time. Whoopsie! Anyway.
It's all been fade to black.
I can edit that out. It's all been fade to black. We are not RPing the rest of that.
Everyone gets fade to black.
Yeah,
I love my
every time.
Metallica.
I will also just say I want to put in this detail at that bar there where Ember was for sure at the bar getting pissed drunk and nobody noticed him.
I wish I could say that, but
that detail in there.
I wish I could say that Ember's not allowed in that bar, actually.
That's so
that makes
funny.
sense. That tracks.
Yeah.
That checks out.
I think
We don't know what
I
he's
think
been
he
doing.
is. I was about to say I think he is on like his fourth day on a bender. Just been drunk straight for 4 days.
I don't think it's
Kinda
4
crashed.
days.
3 days?
I think it's maybe like 2 or
No.
3 days. I think this might be the
Let's see,
third
we've only
coming
been
up.
in the material plane for like 2-3 days.
Yeah, I have the
I got
calendar.
level 5 exhaustion while
Well,
we
I
were
can
there,
check
and
the-
I'm only at level 3 now.
Yeah, I can check the calendar. So,
That's why I've been keeping track of the days. I'm like, it feels like a week, but it's just been a couple days.
let's see.
Wish
You
our
guys
break
got
was
back.
closer to 8 so I can feed this brat.
You guys got back on the 13th of Nidil. and then took a break on the 14th, went to the astral plane on the 15th, and it is now the 16th morning. So 1, 2, 3 days. This is going to be the third day of Ember being gone.
Okay.
Wait, how long were we in the Oh, not the astral plane. Yeah.
Yeah, you were in Carceria for a long time.
Yeah, that was like a week or two.
It was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days.
Damn.
Yeah.
Felt longer.
Always does when you're constantly fighting shit.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let me revert to Beauty, as Beauty is going to replace Hate for a little bit.
On the ooze adventure.
On the Ooze adventure, yes indeedy.
Oh, did you not get my DM? I was like, if she has nothing but slashing and non-magical items, she's going to blow, and she's also level 11.
No, that's okay. She'll be fine. There may...
I just reworked all of Hate's spell sheet for this encounter.
Wait, okay, so do you want to play Hate or Beauty?
Yeah, because everyone just was like, oh yeah, we can like help bring your exhaustion down to like 2.
Okay.
And then I actually have like spells that he can use, but if you want me to stay Beauty, if that's how you balance it, I can do that. But I looked at Beauty, I'm like, okay, she does slashing damage with non-magical weapons, and...
I will say I will say, there are potentially more things in the sewers than just ooze.
We're going into sewers. Oh, I thought we were going in his house. Hell yeah.
Yeah, the ooze is originating from the sewers.
Ooh, we gotta strike at the source.
So...
Okay, cool. Well, anyways, I got to look at a bunch of new spells. And...
Do you want to stay?
Very fancy promise.
You want to stay with Hate?
Hypothetically, if you do want to play Beauty, and this is something I want to run by DM, but I do have access to a spell called Holy Weapon, which adds an additional 2d8 radiant damage on hit, and then if your weapon isn't already a magic weapon, it becomes one.
Yep, that would be completely fine, and that would make it immune to the corrosive element.
Worth it. Yeah, I've got Beauty pulled up now. Then I'm hyped.
All right,
cool.
Great.
Got a spell.
I know you don't get to play Beauty very often, and it's not like I balanced it.
We do all this research.
It's not like I balanced.
It's gonna be...
Yeah, it's not like I really balanced specifically around Anubis versus Beauty or vice versa. It's more just like I have, tokens ready for Beauty and names and HP already set for Beauty.
Oh, I'm ready for that.
Alrighty then. Is everyone back and ready to begin?
I sure am.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. So, 4 of you wake up. Well, 5 of you, not including Emrys, wake up in the cabin, or the carriage. Lawrence, Doric, Bonfontaine, Beauty, and Hate. And you guys probably make breakfast, and is there anything you would like to do before starting your day?
I would actually like to put on a different set of armor.
Okay, go ahead. What armor are you putting on?
Instead of my mithril chainmail, I have some splint armor that I'd like to wear.
Oh, alright. Yeah, go ahead and put that on.
And I have... This is funny because I was actively fighting to lower my strength stat, but I need 15 strength, is exactly how much I still have to use this armor.
There you go.
So it's actually... It is amazing. It's perfect.
And I believe your AC will go up because of that.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So now I have 20 AC instead of 9.
And you are now...
But I also really, really suck at stealth.
You're clanking around, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Alrighty.
Wait, Split ruins your stealth?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it's heavy.
Most heavy
That's so
armor.
interesting.
D&D's not accurate when it comes to, like, historical...
No,
What is
I guess I just
splint
didn't
armor
imagine
really?
Split as heavy.
Oh, yeah.
Interesting.
Splint
I'll find
is
you a
like,
picture now.
it's like strips of metal, like, overlaid on top of leather, I believe.
It's
Oh, yeah,
not.
Blood.
It doesn't exist in real life. It's like a fantasy version of Brigandine.
Ah, yes.
But I guess Brigandine would be heavy.
It'd probably just be like a heavy brigandine, which probably existed at some point.
I guess it's because
nailed to leather, I always imagine it as being kind of quiet, but
I think it's because like
sometimes
all the
maybe.
plates can like
Yeah.
I think it's because the plates can like brush around each other, and also maybe it limits your mobility a bit more than.
I've always just imagined it. Heavy armor is just like so like hefty and clunky. It's just harder to be like. It's just like carrying an extra 50 pounds. Like you're just not going to be as quiet and light on your feet because you're hefting around this heavy armor.
Yeah, it is just
Like your footsteps
it
are
is
louder.
Heavy-
And you're just a little more like. Ugh.
it is just
heavy armor
disadvantage.
makes sense.
Um,
It's just the split surprised me
yeah, well, Splint is heavy armor
in a good way, not a bad way.
Yeah. Okay. Anything else you guys wish to do before setting out?
Ooh. Oh, never mind.
All right.
Hate is resting today, so I don't need to restoration.
Yeah, he's sleepy boy.
All right. Emrys, you wake up in Voyage's bed, perhaps. He is nowhere to be found, but after a brief little panic, you start to smell the cooking of breakfast from downstairs, and he has treated you to a nice little breakfast before you head out.
Oh, what a gentleman! I would say that as I went down.
Of course. I enjoy cooking. You have any
enjoy
plans?
eating.
You have any? Very good. You have any plans for today?
Well, we are supposed to help a certain Bonfontaine, I believe, to clear his house from some sort of haunting infestation, something or other, pest control.
Ah. Sounds
nothing
right up
much
an
aside from-
adventurer's alley.
And you're going back to the Athenaeum?
Indeed. I do have my job.
Job. What an interesting thing.
Well, I suppose your job could be adventure. Do you not do that on a daily?
But it's the getting paid part that's sort of up in the air.
Well, I've heard through the grapevine that you recently came into quite a hefty sum of gold, so... I don't know, sounds like you're doing quite well.
It seems that would probably clear the debt of the last year's unpaid labor, but... yeah, I can't complain.
Well, I do
But,
hope to see you again before you depart our city. I am assuming you will be departing at some point.
Yeah, well, I gotta keep on trucking along.
Well, maybe, you can come over for one last night before you leave. It was nice.
Yeah, for sure. I just wanted to check in again, because I don't want the wrong implications, but you are a very handsome and pleasant man, and I do dearly enjoy your company. But we are not,
Together? I agree.
Yeah.
I'm totally okay with
Perfect.
that. I've found it
just
a little...
clarifying.
I found it a little difficult to form bonds after... You know. But it is nice. And, you know, this is just something people do sometimes. Doesn't mean anything.
I think I'm very glad we share the same thing. And, you know, who knows? I'm sure my partner could use a vacation.
Have
Could
you...
always visit.
Your partner in Tano? I don't believe you've mentioned him. Or them.
Yes, well, it wouldn't be very nice to talk about him over company as we did last night, but
I see.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe,
he is...
in different times, I would love to hear about him.
Yeah, or meet him. He is my forever partner, so...
Of course. Well, best of luck to both of you. And the rest of your party as well.
I will pass it on.
Alright, you finish up breakfast and head out and meet up with the rest of the party.
Before I get back, Can Reach carry things? Actually, yeah, Reach can carry things.
Yes, Reach can carry. I think Reach can carry up to 5 or 10 pounds, is what I've said.
I'm going to send Reach off with flowers to his office.
Oh, that's nice. All right.
Just like
That's just gonna be 5
Okay.
silver for the flowers.
Yes. Give me a second to figure out what flowers I'm gonna send before my wife skins me alive.
Uh-huh.
Let's do. Do yellow roses.
Oh, very nice. Okay, you send those off.
Yep, and now I head back.
Okay. You meet up with the rest of the party, who's also just finishing their breakfast and is about to head out in search of you. The world is yours.
Yeah, when Emrys comes back, he is looking probably the best he has in an early morning in a long time. Skin glowing.
Oh my gosh.
Scales shining.
He just had sex.
Ah.
Can I roll insight?
Yeah, go ahead. I was gonna say you don't need to, you know the signs, but you're not Ember, you're Bonfontaine, so I don't know his experience.
17.
You can...
I mean, I'm not hiding it.
Yeah, if you're not hiding it, it's pretty clear that, he had a good night.
Oh, did you rest well, Emrys?
How was your professional meeting?
My semi-professional excursion was quite nice, actually.
Semi-professional?
Semi-professional.
Wagging.
That's what they're calling it, huh?
That's what the young people today are calling it, huh?
I'll just lean over to Bonfontaine. No, they're not.
Oh, okay. What are they calling it? What? Are you not young?
I'm youthful in a way that is similarly comparable to other members of the party.
I am 843. How old are you?
Well, it's all about life experience.
Are you below 100?
I'm not gonna live to see half of that, okay?
You're young, okay. I'm just saying.
Not that
The
young.
scaling.
I'm well aged for my people.
Well aged, like a cheese.
Like a wine. Fine wine.
Alright.
The guy with the French accent should have said that.
Fine stolen wine.
It's well aged, like the cheese.
Wine.
But yes, it was nice. I enjoyed myself.
If we have done pleasant conversation, let's go get oozed.
Ooh.
I believe some of us have a leg up on the others.
How so?
Oh goodness.
She's not.
Guys, I do not get the joke, guys. I need someone to explain it to me.
Per server rules, I'm not allowed to explain this joke. We'll call you after.
Crazy.
Alrighty.
I'm getting the implications.
Everyone makes you're talking about this joke on your way to Bonfontaine's house.
A lot of ooze talk.
Yeah. Alright, what do you guys want to do?
I guess we're gonna head to Bonfontaine's house. And on the way, just give Emrys a rundown of what we found out.
Sure. Easy enough. As you come up to his house, you see off to the left in a gutter, you do see the sewer grate that you heard the noises from previously.
If what you said is true, I don't think that my greatsword will do much to it. In fact, I think it'll do more to my greatsword than I will do to it.
Oh, I have just the tool in my arsenal. And
I
Lawrence-
also
Oh?
looked at what I can do, and I refreshed myself on some temporary enchantments I can make to make those close to it a bit more resistant to its acid. Just let
Ooh,
me know when.
I would love that.
All right, once we get down there and get a grasp on the situation, then I'll cast it on you then.
Right, sounds good. Question for the DM. If I cast a spell that has a duration of up to 1 hour right now, we're pretty safe on that, right?
I mean, it'll last for an hour. You don't know how long this is going to take.
Okay.
Yep. Personally, I would say maybe we wait until we're closer to the situation, so that way we're not like spelunking for an hour. It's like, all right, shit.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah, same here.
Everyone good to go then?
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
What are you guys doing?
Guess we're gonna
Level
open up.
hunting.
Is the grate openable, or can we remove it,
You
or
can
do we have to actually find?
You can certainly try.
Well, just from an outside look, from a Doric, can this easily just be
It is a great
lifted?
It is a circular manhole that has an array of square holes in it so that it's, water can go through and you can potentially lift it up.
Beauty's definitely gonna step up and try to lift it with her -1 strength. She's confident as fuck.
Alrighty, Beauty, give me an athletics check.
She's gonna say, "Don't worry, I've been practicing. I should be pretty good at this." And let's see here, we have a 12.
I'm gonna try to stealthily give you guidance on this.
Absolutely, she is not paying attention. She is so focused.
All right. Athletics
Which,
plus a
he's
D4.
terrible at stealth, so it's quite easy to hear him. But yeah.
You said it's a D4 to add?
Yep.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so that's a 13.
13. It moves a little bit. You get it up like an inch, but it's still within the well, and it rotates a little bit, and then your fingers slip out of it. It's freezing cold metal. There's ice around it. Yeah, pretty hard.
Doric will look at her and just he will remove a crowbar and okay, who wants to use this?
I can take it if no one else wants.
I loosened it up for you. Don't sweat it.
Oh,
Yeah, don't worry, she loosened it up for you.
All right, Lawrence, give me an athletics check with advantage.
Okay.
Because you're using a tool.
Also, because she loosened it up for you.
Also,
of
because
course.
Listened it up.
Yes.
That's a 23.
Yeah. Because
Yeah, you got the 20 from me.
yeah, the beauty loosened it up for you. It you heave it up, pop it up, and then twist it over to the side, laying it on the cobbles next to the grate, and you have this opening about 3 feet wide with a ladder beneath it. Goes down, maybe looks about 10-15 feet into the dark.
Ooh.
We're going to probably need actually, just a reminder, who of us can see in the dark?
Everyone.
All of us can, right?
Yeah, I think so.
All good
All
here.
Right?
Yeah, I think so.
Indeed.
The hate used to be the only one, but now, he's 2 people, so it's fine.
Yeah, and now hate can see in the dark, so it's literally no one. So, in that case, what is the order in which you go down?
I guess Lawrence will lead.
All right.
I'll be right after if no one objects.
All right.
Doric will probably be next.
All right. Dearest, Emrys, and Bonfontaine, who's next?
But then just kind of looks at Emrys and waits. Smiles.
Okay. And then he'll walk in or go down.
And then, all right.
And then I'll jump down.
All right, and Dearest is in the last.
Yeah.
Righty then. In that case, can I have everyone join the owlbear?
Actually, I don't. Wait, let me double check something. Because depending on. With. Dearest is a magical construct. Would he still get eaten away by the acid?
He is magical in the sense that he is powered by magic. His armor is not magical. So yes, he would.
His materials.
I might leave Dearest behind.
Alrighty then.
Because he is a melee-only fighter.
Good call.
Okay.
It's like leaving a really nice car and
Where
it's like
where
really
do you
bad.
where do you leave him?
I'll probably leave him with the carriage.
Alright then.
Sooner.
Doric, are you gonna join?
Oh, sorry.
Oh, I'm getting flashbacks to the first session when you had all the rats run by our little feet.
Oh,
I remember
God.
that shit vividly.
That was so long ago.
And
I
they're,
just remember like the
constantly, like,
absolute chill running down. That was beauty back then. I remember the absolute chill running up my spider. Like, touch me, no touching.
Oh, are you... There we go, patron. Okay, so I have assigned everyone their token. Everyone should be able to see. Can you see?
Yeah.
Yes.
Excellent, so it is working. So you now have... Everyone has the range of sight with which your character has.
Which one of us has...
Oh,
so
beauty.
I have 60 feet dark vision.
Alright, so actually, I just need to update beauties. There we go. Everyone has 60 except for Bonfontaine, who has 180 for some reason.
Robe of eyes, baby. Robe of eyes.
Yeah.
It's powerful.
Alrighty. And I just realized
I see it all.
I fucked this. So I
Oh.
can't...
You gotta fade the black for that, pal.
Give me a second.
This is cool. This is the smoke inspector stuff, right?
Yeah, don't move your tokens
This is
just
sick.
yet. I'm trying to figure... So... damn it. I am going to add a tiny little token for myself because I need to be able to see on my stream. And
So
I can't,
true.
I can't see, so we're gonna add a little bag right here.
God,
I know.
God, is that you? Why are you a bag?
There's just an otter shaking inside that bag. Like,
There we go. Okay, so now I have...
A vagrant otterfolk.
Now I can turn the stream on over to Owlbear, and there we go. Alrighty. And I'll just move this bag along with everyone.
Okay.
So,
Well, shall we advance forward?
DM, how high are the ceilings?
the ceilings are about 5-10 feet tall. It's an arched ceiling, so the center of the arch is positioned over the drainage ditch in the middle. There's a small stream of sewage going down the middle with a couple of... You can see off in the distance, about 20-30 feet away, there are a handful of pipes jutting out of the wall, some of which seem to be emitting liquid. There is a walkway on one side of the tunnel right now, which opens up to a T further down that you can see.
so the way further like down here is the walkway.
No, the walkway is right here. You are walking on the walkway. This is a wall right here. So there, I have added the walls. Anything that you cannot see past, yeah, this is a wall right here. You could shimmy along the side if you really don't want to touch the sewage, but you can kind of straddle this as you walk down and not get your foot in the muck. There's a bridge here, and it looks like, from the people who can see, there's a bridge up here as well.
With gunk on it.
Nowhere to go but forward.
Aye.
All right. You can move forward a little bit.
I am going to do everything in my power not to step in the actual shit.
It doesn't smell as bad as you expect.
How many feet would you allow us, Mr. DM?
You can move, we'll say, about 10, 15 feet at a time.
Okay. Now. I am the DM now.
Mm-hmm.
And as you near here, we Bonfontaine, actually. You start to see. Actually, give me a perception check with advantage.
Sure. That's 12.
A 12. Okay. Let me check something.
It's being a bard.
Yeah, roll something. Okay. All right, you guys can keep moving forward.
No, no.
There's more.
I can see so much from such a weird angle.
I never.
Not
let me
helpful.
update my. There we go. Now that sees everything that everyone sees. Yeah. So it looks like it does.
Weird.
It does go on.
When you move that, I could see on my screen.
Oh, okay, yeah, because it's owned by the GM, everyone can see it. That is
Yeah.
a little bit of a problem. Give me a second. There we go.
Technical difficulties.
Yeah. Now will it move for you guys? I don't think it does.
I'm not seeing any difference in my
Excellent. Fixed
phone.
it.
No.
All right, because I have two streams open. One for the stream, which has only player visible stuff, and then another GM map that has all sorts of hidden things. I mean, there's nothing hidden at all.
Oh, of course not.
Nothing at all.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing more than what meets the eye.
Yeah, that's why there's a fault here.
Mm-hmm.
So does that mean that this like blocks off over here to our best of knowledge? Like it doesn't continue super much?
Indeed, it does. Yeah.
Okay.
You guys can continue on if you would like.
Yes, please.
I feel like my dark vision. Yeah, I feel like my vision changed, and now I see everything.
And you can see everything?
Not everything. Like the wall corners are still blocking things, but like I don't have a range of vision.
Oh, your range
Mine
is...
cuts off like right here.
Like I can keep on seeing like as far off as here.
Yeah, I don't think there's like anything out here, so it's not being like stopped.
Ah, I know why.
Yeah, but like
I think we all
down-
have.
There we
We
go.
all have balls.
Oh, there we go.
On
I fixed it.
There we go.
yeah.
Okay,
We all
so
have
think, like,
balls
none of
on Kane's field of vision.
as you guys move forward, you... Let's see. I need to roll for something.
I would also like to ask a question as well.
Yeah, go for it.
I was going to ask, that is not, I'm guessing that's not grass?
No, that's
That's
like...
pools of liquid?
That is pools of flooded sewage.
Beauty's nose is wrinkled up as far as it can fucking go, dude.
And as you guys kind of turn this corner, you hear a soft kind of pop noise behind you. And you're going to watch two little spiders appear. And with
Oh,
advantage,
fuck.
both attack Lawrence and Doric. They both hit with a 22 and a 24 to hit. Doric, you take 7 piercing damage and 4 poison damage. Lawrence, you take 3 piercing damage and 8 poison damage. Everyone is surprised because Bonfontaine, you failed your check. Can I have everyone roll initiative?
Phase spiders.
Yo.
Beauty has an initiative of 10.
Ready? 18.
19 from Lawrence. Literally the highest I can go.
All right. Emrys.
That's what.
So 30. All right. Emrys, what was yours? 14. Got it. So, Bonfontaine, you are surprised at this round. Although, now that you're in combat, can you give me another perception check at advantage?
Yeah. That's a 21.
21. So, with that, you kind of sweep around, letting your cloak of eyes billow and all the eyes flare open, glancing past the material plane into the ethereal plane, and you can see 4 more spiders surrounding you in the ethereal plane, getting ready to pounce.
I just think there might possibly be ethereal spiders surrounding us. Possibly, probably, there is. There, and there. Just be warned.
Alrighty. That you are surprised, so you can only take that. It's just you can take a look. So, Spider A is going to go again, make an action against Doric, no longer at advantage. 9, that misses. Spider B is going to attack Lawrence. 13, that misses. They are both going to use their bonus action to ethereally jaunt and disappear from view.
You bastards.
Spider C is going to use its bonus action and appear down here, skittering around and attack Emrys.
No!
20...
I'm so bummed.
20 to hit. That hits. So you're going to take
I'm so
8...
bummed that I was muted because I knew you were going to do this. No!
8 piercing damage and 4 poison damage. And it stays around. Spider D is going to appear, skitter on toward... Actually, it's going to climb the side of the wall and skitter on over here, so it's on the wall, and it's going to attack you, Beauty, with a 17 to hit.
Oh man, bite me.
Yeah. You're going to take 10 piercing damage and a total of 7 poison damage.
Does poison damage just count for like what it
it's
is,
just,
or am I poisoned?
No, you're not poisoned. You just have poison damage.
Okay.
This spider is going to appear in front of you, Bonfontaine, and reach out with its little tendrils, or its fangs. 8 to hit, that misses. It's going to stay there. And last up, this spider is going to appear and go right up next to A on the wall and attack you, Doric. That's going to miss. 10 to hit. All right, Lawrence.
Yeah, that's
you are surprised. Doric, you are surprised. Emrys, you are surprised. Beauty, you're surprised. Bonfontaine, up to you. You now have your full round.
No. Okay. I can still see MP, right? Even though they're gonna fear.
You can indeed, yeah. You cannot attack them, but you can still see them.
Ah.
Unless you have attacks that can reach into the ethereal plane.
I don't think so. I don't. Okay. I'm just gonna attack the E then.
All right, give me an attack roll.
Yeah.
10 to 10. 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 10 to 10.
gonna be 25 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Cool. It's gonna be 12 force damage.
Alrighty. It's not looking too good. It's just a baby. These spiders, they're about like cat-sized.
Cool. 18's a hit.
18 hits.
Cool. And that's gonna be 10 force damage.
10 force damage. How do you want to do this?
I think very simply, it tries to like attack me, and I just stomp on it with my high heel boots.
Oh, yeah, of course.
And it's
Right.
just two very simple instead.
Right down into the sewage muck.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Is that the end of your turn? Are you gonna move?
Yeah, I haven't used a bonus action yet.
Okay.
I'm gonna move over to C.
You
Can I squeeze right through?
you cannot reach C. You're blocked by Lawrence and Emrys, and it is like on the wall right here.
How tall was the ceiling again?
10 feet? Like 7 feet. We'll say 7 feet.
Using my boots of flying, could I squeeze over them?
Ooh, give me an acrobatics check.
Cool. That's 21.
Yeah, absolutely. You get yourself sideways and can fly around kind of Emrys and Lawrence onto, right here.
Cool. Actually, then I'm gonna attack F instead.
Okay, you got it.
It's gonna be a simple unarmed strike. It's gonna be 19 to hit.
19 hits.
That's gonna be 11 force damage.
11 force damage. All right.
It's gonna be end of my turn.
Okay. Spiderling A, I have to move you for a little second, as it's going to appear out of the ethereal and try and skitter up your leg and try and bite you, Bonfontaine. That's going to be a 18 to hit.
Nope.
18 misses. All right then.
Yep.
In that case, Spider B is going to appear.
I use my reaction. I have a AC of 17, but I use my reaction to use Arcane Deflection, which gives me a +2 bonus to my AC. So
Okay, how many times can you do that?
It's my reaction. I use it once, but that means I can't use spells my next turn. But that's fine.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, sounds good. Works
Yeah.
out. So, in this case, Spider B is going to pop in like a kind of a bluish mist out of the ethereal on the ceiling, actually, and drop down on your head and attempt to bite you.
Oh, yeah.
That's going to be a 19 to hit.
Damn it, yeah.
Yeah.
Can't do it again. Shit.
All right, so you're going to take a total of 8 piercing damage and 6 poison damage. And you have this spider on your face. All right, spiderlings.
Just gonna like shriek a little, like. "Ah!"
Yeah, they're crawling all over. They're skittering about. This one's gonna crawl along the side of the wall over here, and trying to get you, Emrys, again. It's going to be a 24 to hit. That hits. So you're gonna take 9 piercing and lucky, only 2 poison. And it is going to jaunt into the ethereal. D is going to stay where it is and try and... Actually, it's going to try and jump onto you, Beauty. Misses, actually. 7 to hit.
Thank fuck.
It's still on you, but it did not get its talons... Or not talons. Its fangs into you.
Icky, icky.
And F is
she is having like a meltdown.
F is going to attack Bonfontaine as well. Natural 1, that misses. So, Lawrence. F is going to jaunt into the ethereal. Lawrence, you are up.
I am. Oh.
Sorry, I had a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Can we take opportunity attacks against the spiders when they disappear because they're leaving our reach?
Nope, because
they're going into a different plane of existence.
Yeah.
Would Bonfontaine be able to, because he can see them?
He can see them, but he can attack them.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's magical.
So you can like perceive them, but they are like essentially just like on the other side, just like looking in. So they can't hit us from there unless they have things that reach across planes too.
Correct. Yep. Yeah, these spiders are like glowing, kind of like a cyan blue. And when they disappear, they leave like a shimmering spectral image that lasts for like half a second where they were, and then it just completely vanishes. Lawrence, you're up.
I'm going to use a 3rd level spell slot in an action, cast Spirit Guardians.
Okay.
So nothing happens right now, but at the start or the first time they enter in this area, which is a 15-foot distance around me,
30
they
foot.
need to make a wisdom save.
All right, so there we go. Drew that out.
Perfect
and
spell.
that'll be my turn.
All right. Are you going to move?
Nope.
All right,
Staying
Doric.
right here, Central.
Doric, you're up. You're sandwiched in between 2 people with spiders on them.
If I used Blade Burst, would it actually hit Bonfontaine and Beauty?
I don't know. What does the spell say?
Creatures within 5 feet of me.
Yeah, so, yeah. Unless it says you can hit creatures within range that you can choose, yeah, it would hit everyone.
Okay, then I'm going to cast Shocking Grasp on the spider, on Beauty.
Okay. Beauty, what is your AC? 16. Sorry, I have your AC. I don't know why I'm asking. Okay.
No, you're good. I was just like, I'm muted.
Give me an attack roll, Doric.
That is a 19.
19 hits, and you get the spider, not Beauty.
Can I ask if you want to like wait for later? But like, how does that work when you do that? I don't understand what's happening.
What do you mean?
When you're like making sure you don't like if he hit my AC, would he hit me? Because like if that's above you, I just don't understand like when you're trying to hit a group but not all of them.
Yeah. So.
By the way, that is 18 lightning damage.
18 lightning damage. All right.
And it cannot make opportunity attacks.
Okay, good to know. How it would work is if he rolled lower than like a set number that I set, he could have hit you, but you have a high enough AC that it is very unlikely.
Okay, interesting.
Is that your turn, Dork?
Double checking. I believe so, yes.
Alrighty, Emrys, you're up. And Beauty, you're up next.
Okay.
Okay, I am going to cast Armor of Agathis at 1st level.
Alrighty.
Actually, no, fuck it. I'll do it at 2nd level.
Okay.
So I get 10 temporary hit points. And I have that status effect.
Yep, so anytime you're going to take damage, you are going to burst with some icy cold damage, and the attacker's going to take that damage. Is that your turn?
Sorry, I'm just reading my stuff. I think that...
Are you going to move?
Yeah, that'll be my turn. No, I'll stay here.
Alrighty. Beauty, you're up. Spider on you.
Yeah, no, that shit's gotta stop.
Sorry. No, you're okay.
Am I able to attack the one on me with my rapier? Like, does that work?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, I was like, I don't know if there's like a range deficit if it's not like a short thing. Yeah, I'm fucking like trying to get this thing off me.
Give me an attack roll.
Hell yeah. It's a fucking 21, maybe.
That hits. Roll damage.
Oh, max damage, 9.
Nice. How do you want to do this?
Like a kebab. I'm gonna go right for the little thick-ass thorax and just hit it to the wall or something, like get it off and pin it to the wall.
Absolutely. You reach up and just skewer it through right in front of your face, whip it off, and then smack it across the wall, and it just kind of sticks there.
And then I would like to use my second attack to... Oh wait, I really can't do that. So I'm just going to... kind of just like jump over this way. Do like a little like stomping little like fit of like.
All right.
I'm good. That's my whole last turn.
All right, Bonfontaine, you're up. Spider on your face.
I'll also attack the spider on my face.
Are you just gonna punch it?
No, I'm gonna ram my head against the wall.
Nice. Give me an attack roll.
25.
25, yeah, hits. Give me roll damage.
It's gonna be 11. Force that.
Alrighty. Wham! You headbutt the wall.
Attack again. 28 to hit.
Yeah, that does it. How much damage?
That's 10 force damage.
Just enough. How do you want to do this?
I mean, it's very simple. Effective. I just hit my head into the wall 2 times.
Yep.
It just falls off.
Splattering spider guts across your face. Is that your turn?
Then I'm gonna attack 8. Now I'm gonna attack 8.
Okay. Go for it.
Hey, net 20.
Nice. Roll double damage.
Hey. That's gonna be 19.
Oh, just barely. Still alive.
Alright.
You've crushed.
End of turn.
Yeah, you've crushed half of its legs. However, it's going to come back for revenge. Well, actually, it starts its turn within your.
No, it's not. It needs to roll a whiz save first.
All right.
Hey.
Let's see. All right, wisdom save of 9.
That is a fail. Let me roll damage. That is going to be 22 radiant damage.
You obliterate this. How do you want to do that?
I'd say it probably just like turns. I'd say it like it gets turned into like a flash of light, and similar to it, like going into the other plane.
Okay, got it. Is just utterly destroyed. Spider C is going to jump out of the ethereal and immediately have to make a wisdom save, which is going to be a 9 again, so it fails.
It's another fail. Should I re-roll damage or take the same one?
Yes, please reroll damage.
Okay.
Smart play, Matt.
Thank you. 14 radiant.
Alright. Not as much damage as last time, but still does...
Last time, I think, was 2 damage less than maximum.
Oh, gotcha, yeah. It's still gonna jump at Emrys and attempt to bite him. Natural 1. So it misses. Doesn't have a bonus action, so it's gonna stay there. And for the last one, Spiderling F is going to appear... let's see. Which one of you is the weakest right now? Probably Beauty. It's going to sense that, and it's just going to go after Beauty.
I was going to say, definitely me.
Yeah.
I'm having a whole freak out.
Kind of running away. Yeah, you're creating the most noise and everything. It's very appealing to its sensor, since its senses. Jeez.
My fear.
It still has to make that wisdom save, though, which is going to be a total of natural 20.
No. Fuck you.
Luckily, only
only
a 14 to hit you, Beauty. So that misses.
Oh no, it does not work. I'm flailing too ecstatically.
Lawrence, you're up.
Okay. I know exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna move over here.
All right.
And
Stepping up onto the bridge.
Radiance.
Word of Radiance. All right. Does that affect only creatures you choose?
Yes. And so the 2 spiders need to give me a con save.
You got it. Con save of 18 and a con save of... Oh man, 21.
They both succeed.
Sorry. They're rather constitutionally sound. Is that your turn?
That will be my turn.
Alrighty. Doric, you're up.
Ugh. Sorry, I have a massive weight on me. I am going to move... technically... right here, and if needed, he will be using his Boots of Flying to stay out of the shit.
Okay, yeah,
And
absolutely.
He's going to use a Shocking Grasp again.
On Spider 4. All right, give me an attack roll. Or Spider F, sorry.
26.
That hits. Roll damage.
That is 15 lightning damage.
How do you want to do this?
Dork will just float on over, twist in the air, and just bring down his smithing hammer right on top of it with a burst of electricity.
Alrighty. In that case, it splatters with shocking tendrils leaping between the bits as they splay out underneath your hammer. Is that your turn?
I hate your words, Spencer.
Yes.
I hate them a lot.
A moist splattering.
Emrys, you're up.
I am going to melee attack C, because I can still see it, right?
You can indeed. Give me that attack roll.
Yay! It says also right there, so I can do sneak attack, worst case scenario. That's 21 to hit.
That hits. Roll damage.
Dang! I will be doing sneak attack. With another damage. 3 damage.
With sneak attack?
No, I have to roll sneak attack separately.
Okay. I was gonna say that's like equivalent of like you get the rapier and you
I
like
got the lowest possible roll.
you cut off
on the
one
rapier
of its legs.
So 18 in total.
There we go. How do you want to do this?
I'll just kind of skewer him in this and then frantically like try and stab him. Like fencing.
Absolutely. With that, all spiders according to you, Bonfontaine, you scan the ethereal around you. All spiders have been defeated.
We're so good at this.
That was quite unpleasant.
May I cast a spell, DM, or are we still in turn order?
No, go ahead. You are out of combat.
I would like to healing word myself.
Alrighty.
I can also do a prayer of healing if anybody needs, but that will take 10 minutes.
I'm only missing 10 HP, so I'm good.
Yeah, I just needed to fill in a little bit of chunk. I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good too.
They just rolled high on poison and the bite when they got me the first time. I was like, oh.
Alrighty then. In that case, you continue down this portion of the tunnel and are met with stairs that descend into a very murky depth of sewage, which apparently Lawrence wades right into. Is he?
He's not waiting into
Okay,
it.
okay. I was just checking. You got two by two area. How long does spiritual guardians last?
10 minutes.
Alrighty, good to know.
Before we go anywhere near that, can we see if there's anything hiding within it? I know it's kind of murky.
Give me a perception check at disadvantage.
I also do a perception check.
That's a natural one.
You can give me a perception check normally, because you normally get advantage. And Dork, what was yours?
A nat 1.
No, you cannot. In fact, you can barely open your
Too
eyes.
distracted by the poo-poo.
Yeah, you can barely open your eyes because of just like the gases in the air are irritating to your eyes, especially.
The foulest stench in the air.
The funk of
got a
40,000 years.
The funk of 40,000 intestinal tracts, dude.
All right. With the 17, Bonfontaine, you can make out what looks like little ripples that occasionally happen that are not caused by the outflow of sewage from other things. It kind of just like ripples along the surface sometimes. Looks like there's something moving underneath there.
There's a good chance there's something in the poop water.
What is...
Maybe it's the ooze. Maybe it's a dragon. Who knows? Those are real.
Dork is
Or-
going to... Oops, sorry. Dork is going to move a little bit.
All right, Dork, where are you moving to? Oh, you're
While flying, of course.
You're flying. All right, you're flying above the poopy.
Okay, good.
Flying
I
above...
am not touching that.
Alrighty.
Is that a blockage I can see?
It is indeed.
It looks like all of this muck is gathering because of that blockage over there.
Would the party be willing if I cast a little minor illusion sound to try to lure this thing out of the water? On the other side of the room, like not towards us.
That sounds good to me, but I am open to other ideas too.
Perhaps with a shot strong enough, I could... Actually, DM, what does that blockage look like?
It looks like a mass of, like, fat and plant matter and sticks and rocks and just all sorts of, like, matter just, like, pressed together. It's rather hard to say what it's exactly made out of.
It's made out of nothing good.
It's made out of anonymous Resident Evil 7 goo.
The mold.
Yeah, I'm down to like try to lure it out of the water so that way we can see it before we have to fight it too much.
All right.
Well, I could. Well, actually, what if you just made a site? Because oozes can't really.
Oh, it
I
would
don't
be
know.
like tremor based the way they hear. I get what you're getting at. Yeah, I can do a sight one.
Trevor based.
Me in college, bro.
Oh, you got 20 feet of tremor sense. I got 20 feet of Trevor sense.
Trevor's beware.
All right, so what?
I could fly over there and break the mass. However, I don't know if that movement is gonna, if even like floating over there is gonna cause some attack.
Yeah, I don't see why not to try the illusion. It's a cantrip. I'm not wasting any resources. I just want to see if it'll react to something, and then we can attack it after. So I can only do it at 30 feet. And she'll kind of look at Doric and be like, what's appealing to Pudding? You know, prey-wise.
Literally anything with meat on its bones.
Cool. I would like to cast a little rabbit, little bunny, right there.
Sorry.
Minor illusion of like a little bunny.
Could you mark that again?
Yeah, immediately. Yeah, okay, that was this one.
Like right here. So you're casting it on the surface?
Yeah, I was trying to get it somewhere else, but I don't have the range where I realize it's 30 feet.
Mm-hmm. Okay. You cast the illusion of a rabbit, potentially maybe like struggling in the water or something.
Yeah.
And
it's a little weak.
Yeah, Bonfontaine, you see the ripple kind of stop and then shoot on over to where that illusion is, and then all of you see leaping out of the water a quite large, for a fish, skeleton that leaps out of the water, tries to...
The bonefish!
Leaps out... I get it, facing that way. Leaps out of the water, tries to grab the illusion, and then dives beneath the water.
Fuck.
Was that a fucking undead fish?
Oh. Fuck.
Give me a nature check.
Absolutely. That is a 28.
Damn. For some reason, Doric, you know what the bone structure of a goldfish looks like. It looks to be a goldfish that has somehow gotten down here and is back alive.
But it's like big?
It's big.
It's bigger.
That was a fucking goldfish.
It's, ladies and gentlemen, it's too much for Mr. Incredible.
DM, can I roll history on myself to check if that's my goldfish I accidentally threw away once?
Did Bonfontaine have a goldfish? Yeah, sure. Give me a history.
He probably had a pet.
Give me a history check.
Yeah.
Been alive for 800 years.
This is really just a story about correct pet ownership.
15.
It's possible. Anything's possible down here. I mean, fish come and they die and they
Fish come?
Sometimes they get flushed down the toilet. Who knows?
How high did that giant undead goldfish jump?
It left a good...
How much airtime did he get?
4 to 5 feet in the air, halfway to the ceiling.
Oh my.
All right.
I mean, I can do it again, and one of you can strike at it when it's in midair.
Quick enough. How are we looking on time?
I can keep going for another half hour.
I know we're... it's
late.
It is late. So, we can call it here if we want.
Okay.
It's up to you, Lords.
I mean, I started making goldfish jokes. I feel like my mental state has been documented.
You got it. We will stop here, and we will come back next session to fight the goldfish.
Fuck yeah.
Excuse you, use its full name.
The undead abandoned goldfish.
There's another descriptor there. giant undead abandoned goldfish.
Giant undead abandoned goldfish, of course. Actually, it's only medium, but
It's pretty big for a goddamn goldfish.
Yeah. I did that earlier when we got the spiders. I was like, tiny ethereal spider.
Yeah.
Oh, I love these sessions where I can just do whatever the fuck I want and throw whatever I want at you, because it has no bearing on
No, well, bless you.
Well, this was fun, even though it was a short session. Always fun to play with you guys. I will try to do a session next week, because, I have the rest of this encounter prepped. So hopefully we can find some time. But, yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, everyone.
Yes.
Thank you, players. Thank you, spectators. And good night.
Also, we thank you, y'all, for the handout during the start of the session. Thank you very much.
Wait, where?
Good night.
Good night.